This is the week we're all talking about Shohei Ohtani, All-Star Week, and what's going to happen. It's not like, what we say here is going to make a difference and what's going to happen, but the whole idea fascinates me is this guy is so good that he commands top salaries in two things. He's so unique.
Well, it's
unbelievable. I just appreciate it.
Well, it's an it factor. Here's what's so bizarre about it. Not just that he pitches and he hits, which basically nobody does that anymore. But
they don't.
They don't. But it's also the fact that if you were to pay him somewhere in the neighborhood of what they're throwing out there, 500 million, 750 million, who knows, whatever it is, you will get that back in about 3 to 4 years, maybe quicker, because he is just the guy people want to go see. And I don't know what market's going to get him. I get it. The East Coast got the toughest sort of pull here in the sense that he would prefer to be on the West Coast, prefer to be in that side of town.
But I'm hearing your guys.
Yeah, I know you're going to get the coin and the Yankees, the history and the money, and both all in one spot. And I would love to see it happen. I'm not sure if it will. I'm not holding my breath. But let me just tell you this. This guy, second highest jersey in Major League Baseball. Everybody missed him during the All-Star game. I mean, this is must-see baseball at its best. Now, he's 29, which is right in the prime, so you're only going to get about maybe 4 or 5 years of this dual pitching and hitting till he becomes a complete hitter. But he is worth the money. I hate to say it, but if he stays healthy in 4 or 5 years, your gate is going to make that back.
No, I don't disagree with him, especially depending on the market he shows up in. I mean, you look, he's an icon to an entire country and culture of people. And if you put him in a market with folks that are yearning for that, a place like New York, a place like Toronto, a place like Boston, you're right. I mean, you're going to make that money back immediately. But the impact he's going to have on your baseball team, it continues to blow my mind that the Angels arguably have the 2 best players of their generation on the same roster and cannot figure out how to get this done. It doesn't make any sense.
Can I make one thing can we stop with this whole glorification of Trout? Like, I know he's a great player. I get he doesn't stay healthy. He doesn't play baseball. He doesn't show it in the postseason. And in baseball, it's very hard. You can be a great player. Ted Williams played for years. Just sometimes you can be a great player, which he is. I'm not saying that. But this whole sort of like he's one of the best players in baseball, he never plays. And the Angels don't go anywhere.
Getting back to Ohtani, I see a little bit of a Steph Curry thing in here and that he changed the culture of the way basketball was played. You don't think right now that people watching Ohtani, these guys that are coming up through the system, and there's a couple that have already talked about in the recent draft, who are going to try to play both ways, and that may become a real thing in the not-too-distant future.
No, you're absolutely right. It already happened. The first overall pick in his first interview, they were asking if he was going to be a hitter and a pitcher. He said he's going to focus on pitching right now, but he wants to be a hitter. Yes, I think you hit that absolutely on the head. If I am a kid who is a teenager playing baseball right now, and my coach for years and years and years told me you got to pick one or the other, well, why? Look at what Ohtani's doing. When my coach playing basketball says you can't pull up 40 feet from the rim, well, why? Look at what Steph Curry's doing. I think you're absolutely right that we are 15 years away from seeing 10 to 15 players just like, not with his talent, but with the ability.
Wow. But because we close off the segment, just opening day next season, where is he? Same question to you.
Citi Field.
Mets. Look at the face.
I couldn't say another team. Come on, I couldn't say another team.
With
what do you think?
Judge problems, everything. Aaron Boone is not going to be their manager. Cashman may not be there either. It's going to be a reclamation project in New York, and he's going to be the face of that Yankees team.
He should go to the Dodgers because they can offer the Angels the most on the other side.
The Dodgers pay for everyone. My goodness, man.
All the more reason to think that's where he's going to wind up.
Plus, I mean, think how charming that team would be with Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani. I would watch a sitcom with that cast.